States, spanking a child is legal in all 50 states when administered by a parent or legal guardian, provided it is considered responsible or moderate physical discipline and does not cross the line into child abuse. Now, family, the two cases that I want to bring up, I just wonder why. You know what I'm saying? Why? Now, the first case, both of the cases, we already seen it. We've already seen it. It could be fairly new or partially new. But I want you to look at these two cases and tell me, was these mothers wrong? I could sit up here and I can drive out this video. It could be a whole hour. I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna be light on y'all tonight. I'm only gonna put two cases in front of you, and you determine who is right and who is wrong. And it's a damn shame if the children, I ask this question all the time, if the children don't fear the parents, then who are they going to fear? Fear is good, family. Ain't nothing wrong with fear.
Better leave me alone, bitch. I told you better leave me alone, bitch. That's a crazy little motherfucker. That's a crazy little motherfucker.
And this is why we tell sisters that you can't raise a man, because it's going to be a certain age to where he looks at his mother as like she's like a play toy. We all know that you only have a certain age of a certain amount of time to discipline your children with that rod hitting that ass. Only God. If you spoil the rod, you spare if you spare the rod, you spoil the child. You got a time limit. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to get on. That's why you have to get on a child early. You can't be 8, 9, and 10 and trying to pull out the belt and whoop somebody's ass. It doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? You have to, and that's what God said. He said you have to get at them at a young age. Now, this is why we say a woman cannot raise a child, because she ain't gonna do nothing. That little boy he'd be scared just to have his daddy in the house with. It doesn't even have to get to this point. Now, me personally, I have never met anybody that would call their mother out their name. I don't know any, you know what I'm saying? As well, as I got older, I have seen some men put their hands on their mama, but then they cowards though. Let's get back into this. No, let me play it one more time, because I can't believe this.
Leave me alone, bitch. I told you better leave me alone, bitch.
You need a good fashion ass whooping. I'm not talking about no shoot. I got my ass toe up when I was a kid. Have you ever had your ass whooped so good to where you cried for the rest of the night, but it was the best sleep that you ever had in your life? You was sitting there sniffling all remember, you ain't got your ass whooped until I hear that noise. That's a good ass whooping right there. Anytime I have got my ass whooped in my nose, it was snot coming all the way down my nose, and I was sitting there. Daddy told my ass up. You know what I'm saying? A woman can't do that. A woman can't press no fear like that in no little boy like that. So y'all can't be mad at us for telling y'all, hey, sis, you can't raise him by yourself.
Amir, I'm not about to play with you. Why the fuck you keep leaving out this goddamn house?
You wanna fight or something? Move, stop hitting me.
Why do you keep leaving out this house?
Fuck nigga, I'll leave again. Fuck nigga, I'll leave again.
You gotta get your ass out my house, little girl. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say. I ain't gonna take, she's already 13, 14 years old. And am I doubling down? It's not the fact that I'm doubling down. It's the fact that your brother is a man of his word. If her little badass want to be raised by the county, she can get raised by the county. You know what I'm saying? Did you see what she said to her mother? Let's go back. I know I'm not tripping.
Amir, I'm not about to play with you. Why the fuck you keep leaving out this goddamn house?
You wanna fight or something? Move, stop hitting me.
Why do you keep leaving out this house?
Fuck nigga, I'll leave again. What is you saying? What the baby this time? You saying? You ain't scared me.
Little girl, why would you even talk to your mother like that? You know what I'm saying? You ain't got enough love for your mama to see her as your mother. You shall honor your mother and your father, and your days upon this earth will be lengthened. I hope the little kids are listening to me. It's a curse in that. If you don't honor your parents, God is going to put a curse on these little badass little kids. Whatever the sickness or the ailment or the fate that the parent was supposed to have, the fate of the parent, he was supposed to get hit by a car. But since he got badass little children, they already absorbed his fate. they gonna get hit by the damn car. The mother, she was supposed to die of some sickness or disease, but she have horrible ass daughters. You automatically take on your parents' fate when you're not willing to honor and respect your parents for your days to be lengthened upon this earth. Out of place, all the way. This little girl, out of place, out of order.
Care about your recording? That's all you know how to do is record? What you gonna
gotta
call the
get your
cops,
ass out my
man?
house.
What you recording for?
For the
You need
police,
to get you some serious help.
You do
for
too.
the judge.
No, you do.
Okay. Done.
Little funky self will come back home and she'll be wondering why the police is sitting there standing, yo. Then she gonna start crying. No, Daddy Jehoshaphat, no, Daddy, I'm so sorry. It's already too late for that. It's already too late for that. And these are not even the cases that I'm bringing up. Hold on, we gonna get there. Hang in there with your brother Israel. Hang in there.
Sit down.
See, this is the age right here when you need to be wearing their little asses out. You really do. You know what I'm saying? You really do. You need to put the fear, family, the fear of the forever living God and they little tiny selves. You know what I'm saying? The fear, family of the Most High God. Anything after this age, you mess up. You messed up.
No! I'm done messed up! I'm done messed up! No! I'm fucking done messed up, bitch! Oh, shoot! Go! Fuck, shut It's just stop!
You need a good fashion ass whooping. God said, he said the only way you could chase the evil out of the child is with the rod. The same thing with a grown ass man. The same thing with a grown ass man. God says you have to beat the evil out of him. Same thing with the child. You know what I'm saying? And they can't be mad at me. Oh, you trying to say this violence and this and this. No, this is my spiritual belief. This is my spiritual belief. That's what it is. And they make jails all over the place. If they want to end up in jail, look at this little badass little monster. Why would you talk to your grandmother like that? What would I do in this situation? I would whoop his ass. That's what I would do.
Why are you fighting? Why are you fighting?
Because you need your ass whooped. That's why we recording. Why would you talk to your grandmother like that? And it just doesn't stop at disciplining. You look at this boy and this girl and you feel so sorry. Oh, Jehoshaphat, my heart, it goes out, brother. You so well, I feel so sorry for the baby. Oh, Jehoshaphat, I feel so sorry for the baby. I don't feel sorry for their little stuff because they need to learn structure and discipline. I don't feel sorry for them. If they can't respect their parents, they'll never be able to respect nobody outside. And then they're going to get in even more trouble because they have the lack thereof. I don't feel sorry for them. They getting off easy if you ask me. Struggling, you know what I'm saying? Struggling. My pops would have been whooping my legs all the way up for me to stand up just like that. If I got off this damn easy, you know what I'm saying? He would have been right there with that switch. Right there with that damn switch on my ass. I do not feel sorry for him. What did he do? They must have did something evidently that was worth a punishment. They did something that was worth discipline, but we almost there.
After she was arrested for disciplining her great-granddaughter. So Norma Toussaint says a 12-year-old refused to throw away some food. The girl starts back-talking.
I remember those days when grandma would go out. But I had an old Grandma Livingston. Even though she was 87 years old in 1987, she always kept switches behind her bed to tear my little ass up and all my little cousins. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen old sister girl sitting up over there, grandma over here, pulling that switch down from the tree and stripping it, it reminded me of all them good ass whoopings I got in the past. It's a beautiful thing. Now, what has this world came to where a grandmother can discipline her child and go to jail for it. Shouts out to my brother. Shouts out to
Fucking
my brother.
mouthing off. Just wouldn't
Professor
stop.
Black.
Just wouldn't stop.
I said, you gonna give me some lip about what you not gonna do? And I went back in the house and I whooped her on her arm.
Whoop
She
her
got to
ass.
learn some kind of authority, you know what I'm saying? They do this to you, they'll think they can do anything with it and get away with it.
Used the switch you're going to see here as discipline. So again, as this played out, the 12-year-old threatens to call 911. Grandma there says, go ahead.
You seen how fast she known from whooping some ass. Do you seen how fast she stripped that damn switch? See, you people in their 20s and stuff, y'all don't know what the hell I'm talking about. This a old school grandma right here. Do you see how fast she grabbed that switch and stripped it? You know what I'm saying? She used to whooping ass, you know what I'm saying, all day. It's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? It is a beautiful thing.
Minutes later, 4 cops arrive, both tell their stories, and then the next thing you know, as police see some welts in the arm, skin broken, grandma's arrested, charged with felony domestic violence. There's a restraining order against her as well.
She tore that ass up. You know what I'm saying? You see what the reporters